Yeah, I'm supposed to do that.
Whatever.
All right. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's board meeting. Looks like we have a full house, so we'll get right to it. There seems like there's a lot of good things going on tonight. We'll start tonight off with our invocation by Jean Newberry from South Yukon Church of Christ.
Let's pray. Our dear Father in heaven, we take this time to offer up our prayer, praise, and thanksgiving to you. We praise you for who you are, and we thank you for the day that you've given us. And Heavenly Father, I pray over this meeting that your Spirit will engage with each and every member of the board and each and every member that is in this room, and that you will guide them with wisdom and discernment to accomplish the things that need to be accomplished, to bring our kids to a level of education and safety that will bring glory and honor to you. We pray all this through Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. If everybody will stand, we'll do our Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, we will call the meeting to order. Roll call.
Mr. Colson.
Here.
Mrs. Bennett. Mr. Wells.
Here.
Mr. Freeman.
Here. All right, so item 3, the reorganization of the board and the oath of office. I guess we'll start with item 3A. We will vote to elect a new board president. Do we have any nominations?
Make a nomination. We elect Jeff P. Heimer for president.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Colson.
Yes.
Mr. Wells.
Yes.
Mr. Freeman.
Yes. Is it okay to say yes for myself? All right, so item 3B, we'll elect the board vice president. Do I have any nominations? Normally, we just kind of do a little bit of a rotating deal, so that would actually have us nominating Leonard. I don't know. So would you like to nominate Leonard?
I make a nomination that we elect Leonard Wells for vice president.
Have a second?
Second. Get a second myself.
All right, roll call.
Mr. Colson.
Yes.
Mr. Wells.
Yes.
Mr. Freeman.
Yes. All right, so that moves us to the deputy clerk, actually board clerk, item 3C. And so that would be, who do you have down?
Suzanne.
So do I have a nomination? We're going to nominate probably Suzanne to do that.
I nominate Suzanne Cannon as board clerk. Second.
Roll call?
Mr. Colson.
Yes.
Mr. Wells.
Yes.
Mr. Freeman.
Yes. Item 3D, board deputy clerk. That would be
Me.
this guy.
I will nominate Mr. Mead, Mr. Colson as our deputy clerk.
I'll second that.
Okay. Mr. Colson.
Yes.
Mr. Wells.
Yes.
Mr. Freeman.
Yes. And then board member generally falls to our newest, latest and greatest addition. So do we need to nominate?
Well, yeah, you can vote him in, and then when we take the oath, but you guys, Mr. Yonda is our newly elected. I don't know if it's sacrificial land. I don't know how to, whatever, board member for the next 5 years. So congratulations, Tony. So yeah, you need to vote him in.
I nominate him as board member. So we have a second.
Second.
Mr. Colson.
Yes.
Mr. Wells.
Yes.
Mr. Freeman.
Yes. Can we note that at 6:04, Suzanne is here? That's not a joke. We just have to notate when she got here.
It's not 6:20.
It goes in the minutes.
All right. So now we have does this one we do the oath of office?
Yes.
You all took out a copy if you want to stand and read it out. Suzanne, you want the
Yay!
You have to campaign, didn't you?
No, I'm so happy. Thank you all.
So we're gonna do our oath of office right now. all together.
Ready?
And it
3,
doesn't say,
2,
hang on, it doesn't say, I state your name. Say your actual physical name, everybody.
and 3,
Okay.
2, 1, go.
I, Jeff B. Heimer, hereby declare under oath that I will faithfully perform the duties of Board President of the Yukon Public Schools Board of Education to the best of my ability, and that I will faithfully discharge all of the duties pertaining to said office and obey the Constitution and laws of the United States of America, of Oklahoma. I said America.
Congratulations. That may have been the most unison one we've ever done.
Okay, so item 4, this is reports, comments from the superintendent.
Gosh, we have so many things going on and lots and lots of celebrations. And again, welcome to Mr. Yonda for his 5-year term as board member. So I'd like to start off with a special presentation. Lenise, are you out there somewhere? There we go. So come on up and tell us what you got.
This is Susan O'Hara, and she's going to get it started.
Hi, everybody. It's an honor to be here with you today to recognize the spirit of service and the power of community. My name is Susan O'Hara, and this is Lenise Cummings. She happens to be Mr. Wells's daughter. We are both 1991 graduates of Yukon High School and each have 2 children who graduated from Yukon. I'm also a certifying official for the Points of Light Foundation, an organization founded by President George H.W. Bush, rooted in the belief that every individual can make a difference. For decades, Points of Light has inspired and mobilized millions of volunteers around the world, turning compassion into action and service into lasting impact. Today, we're here to celebrate one of the highest honors a civilian can receive, the President of the United States Lifetime Achievement Award. This award is given to individuals who have dedicated more than 4,000 hours of lifetime service. It's a recognition of not just time, but of heart, commitment, and desire to lift others up. We'd like to ask Dr. Cimarov to help us give out the awards. And we'd like to call up Suzanne Cannon.
And Suzanne has volunteered for so many things for so long that I can't include them all, but she has served on the Yukon School Board for 14 years, held various volunteer roles throughout the Yukon Public Schools. She represents Region 10 on the OSSBA Board of Directors and has long been active in youth programs through church and Girl Scouts. Suzanne and her husband have hosted 5 AFS exchange students and mentored many others, so more students who'd come. Through Halo, she and her service dogs, Sophie and Tinkerbell, offer comfort to grieving students, military personnel, and disaster victims. Her passion for animals also led to her service on the Pets and People Board and helped revitalize the local dog park. Suzanne, as her work as a counselor, through the Licensed Alcohol and Drug Counselor Services. She has served on the Oklahoma Board of Nursing Peer Assistance Committee and the Board of Partnership for Healthy Central Communities. And she's just a great lady who helps a ton of people. So we congratulate her.
Thank you.
Okay, next I would like to call up Mrs. Lee Wells. And while she's walking up, I'm going to tell you a little bit about her. Mrs. Wells has volunteered with Yukon Public Schools in many aspects, including mentoring and reading to children after retiring from working in Myers and Central for many years. Don't kill me. She has worked with Friends of the Library and the Ladies Library Club to benefit the Mabel C. Fry Library for many years. She's volunteered with her church, including teaching Sunday school, Bible quiz, leading youth groups, and mission activities. She volunteered with many activities for youth and children, including Girl Scouts, Yukon Library, and literacy activities. She used her sewing skills to help provide outfits for stillborn infants at the Baptist Hospital, as well as volunteering her time with the Central Oklahoma Quilt Guild and other organizations, making blankets for underserved babies and military groups. Holy cow. There you go. Congratulations and thank you so much. Mrs. Wells, you might stay up here. It's not you. Come on up. So lastly, Mr. Leonard Wells. Leonard has been on the Yukon School Board for more than 13 years, and you can see him at many of the various school events, as well as serving in many other volunteer positions at the public schools, including watchdogs, financial literacy events, choir sponsor, project graduation, swim meet timer, band boosters, and the band prop crew. He has always been involved with his church, including volunteering on boards, serving as the treasurer, mission work, and helping with children's quizzing. He has volunteered with children, youth, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, and Little League sports. He volunteers around the community, including serving as his neighborhood HOA treasurer, Salvation Army, and with recycling efforts in Yukon. You guys are awesome. That's all I can say. His work as an accountant has led him to volunteer for more than 30 years with Weoki Credit Union, doing anything from surprise audits to serving on the board. His work with Weoki recognizes and encourages credit unions in the region to work together, serving the public and lobbying government officials to protect the rights of those they serve. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll do a really nice picture. Together, these dedicated volunteers exemplify the spirit of service that strengthens our schools and the community. Their time, talents, and passion make a lasting impact on countless lives, and we are truly grateful. Thank you for all of your work, and congratulations.
Hey, she's running. Don't let her run. If you want a picture,
Okay, go ahead. You want Lisa in it too? Yeah. Okay, you're gonna go back there? Yeah. Okay. So while they're gonna go back there and they're gonna take a celebratory picture. Is that right? Did I get that? Did I pull that off? So we're gonna celebrate another event that happened this fall. Was it this fall? Yeah, Ty, you, yeah. Come on. Was it this fall?
Which one?
The OSSAA one?
Oh, February?
Because that's when we tried to start you guys coming. That was the first reason. And
Yes.
then it's been more since then. So
Okay,
yeah, so go ahead.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. Okay, I am the academic team coach for the high school, which is essentially 4-on-4 team Jeopardy style trivia over all things academic, history, literature, science, fine arts, geography, mythology, etc. And this is my 4th year doing this, which means that the senior class that I have is my first group of freshmen that came through. And they had 1 year where they were learning the sport and developing things, and then have since won state 3 years in a row. I want to name them real quick. So I've got senior Chris Stewart, who's going to go to OU and be their best player this year. Sophomore Alex Bach. Not Alex, yes. A couple of seniors, Presley Tate, Avery Manning, and junior Maya Ritz. Thank you for the recognition. We're currently out of, what is it, like 8,000 teams in the country, currently ranked 15th. So again, shout out to them. Many of them are going to go on to do this in college, so it's a really great way to maybe go to college for cheaper, is to be really good at this, and they're really good at this. So thank you again for the recognition.
Thanks for coming. Oh, but we're not through yet. All right. Let me want me to move this. So you have space. You want me to move this? No, I'm gonna move it because I've already started. I've already jumped in. Wait. Come on. We gotta tell you people who you are, all right? Meredith? Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Good evening. I am Meredith Dukes. I have the privilege of being the high school pom sponsor to these incredible athletes, student athletes, let me mind you. I say student athletes because not only they are athletes, but they shine in the classroom, I should say. And we hold a national title. So we are going to perform. Yes, applause, please. That was a very good. This year, this team, we have 22 incredible athletes, and a few of them are here. Last Friday, we have made the transition to our new team. So this is the team for the 24-25. One girl is having surgery, so she's not here, and a couple are unable to be with us this evening. But I will introduce them. They deserve that. And then also they will do the Yukon Miller fight song for you guys. We do with the championship that we won is called Game Day. We do 3 different routines within one large routine. And one of the components is you have to do your fight song. And so we always change it a little bit, but we dance across a huge stage. So tonight, because of the perimeters that we have, we are just going to stand and do our wonderful fight song. But before we get started, I will introduce. We have Kiersey Palmer. She's a sophomore. We have Ava Thomas, junior, now moving into a senior role. We have Caroline Weems, a junior, moving into a senior role. We have Emmeline Jarvis. She is one of our seniors, moving on. Lainey Carlton, junior, moving into senior. Carly Heitzman, junior, moving into senior. And we have Hillary Musselman, who is a senior, moving on. Chloe Frazier, who is a sophomore. And we have Izzy Iyer. And behind her, we have Shaylee Hawthorne, who is a sophomore. We have Lola Yonda, freshman. We have Charlie Bell, freshman. Macy O'Malley, freshman. Bailey Jew, freshman. And Briley Embry, freshman. Berkey Johnson, freshman. Addie Salazar, freshman. And Kinsey Aliff, freshman. Also, this team, thank you. This team is really incredible. Our program holds 3 state titles, 1 runner-up, and now a national championship title. We are of the 1%. So we are happy to represent Yukon. And now, Jason, if you're ready, we'll do the fight song. Thank you. I also want to note that we love the support of our community. I am a Yukon graduate. Our high school coach is back here, McKenna Bell, and Maddie Bourne is our new assistant coach. They are also Yukon graduates. So we love the support that we have from the Yukon community. There is no group like it. And we are very blessed that we get to give back to the community that serves us so well. So thank you.
Okay, we have one more transition to make. So here's what I was requested to request. So all of our Miller Strong winners, elementary and secondary, if you guys would go right back there, Kayla will take your group pictures. and then come back to your seats, and then we'll recognize you one by one. And after that, you are free to mosey on out, I guess. But let's go take a group picture, and then we'll get started.
I put on a tie and everything. Silly, but I should have figured out something.
So did somebody tell you to put a tie on?
My wife, yeah. So she did. Evidently she knew.
I had no clue. Would I have dressed like this had I had a clue? You know, this is like the third time I haven't dressed up for a board meeting. I just got home last night about 1 o'clock and went to the MSBA in Atlanta. And
I didn't know when you were getting back.
yeah, I was exhausted. It was a trip. Planes, it was like,
I wasn't messing with you. I said 604.
well, no, I know.
What if you didn't show up and we couldn't have done this for you?
Oh, well, I was going to be there.
I didn't know you were doing it.
Late 40s.
Good. Everybody was like, and I'm like,
With this larger crowd, they were ready to get started.
get the shirts.
Well, look.
Cutting in front of the line. Everything's taking so. Everything's taking so long. Like years. So serious. Very good. So serious. Taking it all in. You can see where your kid gets it.
Right.
Blue sky.
Perfect. Okay.
All right, let's regroup, and we are now going to celebrate some other students, just super highlights of really, really great kids.
Good evening. I'm Scott Hine, the Executive Director of Elementary Education, and Mr. Jewell and I are very excited to bring our principals and their Miller Strong Character Winners of the Month. Each student has been carefully selected for representing character in some form, and we will read a description of what makes these students a Character Strong winner. Dr. Pierce is actually standing in for Mrs. Mitchell from Parkland tonight, so come on up. He's going to come up with 2 students. We're coming right up here on this side, buddy. There you go. All right. Parkland's in green, correct? All right. So in green right here from Parkland Elementary is Mr. Marshall Loop. Marshall is a wonderful student and friend. He shows cooperation by always doing the right thing. Many students go to him for help because they know he's always willing to lend a hand. We love how he works with others to help them be successful. Marshall is such a valuable member of our classroom and our school at Parkland. Marshall, our Miller Strong winner for Parkland Elementary. And from Surrey, Dr. Pierce brings with him Mr. Roman Ramos. Roman consistently demonstrates the 3 B's at Surrey Hills Elementary by showing respect to his teachers and peers through kind words and attentive listening. He takes responsibility for his learning and actions while making safe choices throughout the school day, contributing to a positive and supportive school environment at Surrey Hills. Congratulations, Roman. Surrey's really strong winner. Next up is Mrs. Gallagher from Central, and she brings with her Mr. Isaac Guest. Isaac has been showing the Central way since he arrived this year. He's been helpful and includes everyone at recess. Isaac is such a kind friend to everyone in his class. He works really hard to make good choices consistently. He always has kind words to share that make others' days brighter. Congratulations, Isaac, Central's Miller Strong winner. Next up, from Skyview Elementary, Mrs. Smith brings with her Miss Aniston Springer. Annie is an outstanding person. She exemplifies kindness and positivity. The only time we see Annie without a smile on her face is when she's concentrating hard on her lessons. She goes above and beyond to make everyone feel welcome and valued. We think if you asked anyone in class if Annie was their friend, they would answer with a resounding yes. She's always one of the first to lend a helping hand to anyone in need. She never has to be redirected for anything, and her teachers all say she's a complete joy, and she exemplifies the Miller Strong character traits every day. Wow, congratulations, Annie. Skyview's Miller Strong winner. Next up, from Shedeck Elementary, Mr. Stowe brings up Tinsley Long. Tinsley works very hard to get along with others, even when it's challenging. We are very proud of her growth this year, and we are so glad she's in our class. Congratulations, Tinsley. Shedeck's Miller Strong winner. And from Ranchwood, here comes Mrs. Light with her winner, Miss Sophie Campbell. Sophie is truly an exceptional individual, consistently demonstrating a remarkable blend of leadership, kindness, and respect. Her leadership isn't just about taking charge, it's about inspiring and guiding others with empathy and understanding. She possesses a genuine kindness that radiates in her interactions, making everyone feel valued and included. Furthermore, her unwavering respect for peers, teachers, and the broader community creates a positive and harmonious environment. She's a true role model, not just for her academic achievements, but for her character, embodying the qualities we strive to cultivate in our students at Ranchwood. Sophie Campbell, Ranchwood's Miller Strong winner. Next up from Myers counselor Miss Gonzalez is here for Miss Dutton tonight, and she's here with Mr. Peyton Gordon. Peyton is always a great team player. He shows cooperation by listening to his classmates, helping when needed, and working well with everyone in group activities. He makes sure everyone's ideas are heard and always has a positive attitude. His friendly and cooperative nature makes him a wonderful friend and a great classmate. Congratulations, Peyton. And now Mr. Jewell with our secondary.
First up from Lakeview, we have Miss Callie Johnson. Callie is the most polite, sweet, and generous student. She's always willing to help her friends in class. She works super hard and is a great example to her peers. She is a great example of the Miller Five. Callie is a young lady that is kind to everyone. She always gives her best effort and is eager to help others. Callie is a model for ready, respectful, responsible, resilient, and relational. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Callie Johnson. From Independence Intermediate, we have Mr. Ryan McLaughlin and Mr. Weston Swafford. Weston is a hardworking student who is dedicated to learning. Throughout this year, Weston has made lots of progress academically and improves his knowledge every day by engaging in all classroom activities. Weston also is very kind toward his peers and has made many friends throughout Independence Intermediate. His teachers have enjoyed having him in class, and we're excited to see his bright future blossom. Thank you for always putting forth your best effort and for being kind to all of your peers. Good job, Weston. From Redstone Intermediate, Miss Tracy Sawinski and Ethan Holman. Ethan is such a wonderful student. He excels in all academics and works hard every day. Ethan is a friend to everyone and often serves as a teacher's assistant, helping other students in class with their own learning. He follows the Redstone way every single day of being resilient, respectful, and responsible. His work ethic is outstanding, and he pushes himself to be the best he can be every day. Congratulations, Ethan. You are a fantastic Yukon Miller. From Yukon Middle School, we have Miss Garcia and Mr. Isaiah Mobbs. YMS's Character Strong Student of the Month is centered on commitment. Zay Mobbs has made the commitment to better himself and YMS. He came to Yukon at the beginning of his 7th grade year where he was looking for his place. His parents reach out to the school to help create a double environment of support at home and school. And with the help of his team, Zay got involved with the YES program at YMS, and he's worked so hard to make solid choices for his future and has succeeded. He's exited the YES program at YMS and is starting a whole new path of awesomeness thanks to his commitment to himself, his family, and the people he loves. His level of commitment is inspiring. He's a fabulous kiddo who we are so proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, Zay Miles. From Yale, we have Miss Pendleton and Amelia Sinnott. Yale teacher Mrs. Butler nominated Amelia for Yale's Character Strong Student of the Month. This is what she had to say. Amelia has many qualities that are deserving of Character Student of the Month. She's respectful, a hard worker, punctual, and a great teammate. All of her classmates love her. She makes all A's and B's on her work and asks questions whenever she needs to. I love having Amelia in my class. She will do great things in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, Amelia Sinnott. And last but not least, from Yukon High School, we have Mrs. Barlow and Mr. Robert Jenkins. Mr. Cowan selected Robert and had the following to say about him. Robert displays the character-strong aspect of teamwork daily in the classroom and the football facility. We work in groups often in Keystone, and Robert always has a smile on his face, respectfully building relationships with the students he's around each day. His leadership style will serve as a positive example for those at Yukon High School for years to come. Yukon is better because Robert is a Miller. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Miller.
Okay. Gosh, that was good. That's good stuff. So just one last thing I would mention, and that's just a thank you to Cody for serving 5 years. He came on at a tough time. I called him my COVID candidate, and it was a tough time, and he's done a good job, and we appreciate everybody who steps up to serve on the board, and just to say thanks to Cody for doing that for us. And you guys can't leave, because when we break for executive session, we'll get a picture of you guys in front of the Y back there. Okay, don't go anywhere. We'll get a family pic in a second. All right, I'm done. I'm out. Well, I'm not yet. I got a couple months, but.
Leonard thought that was funny.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll move on to item 5, board member communications and announcements. I guess we'll start with 5A, individual board member comments. Why don't we start with, I'm not gonna do that to you, Suzanne.
Thank you. I am almost speechless, not quite, but almost. I am thrilled to have this award. I certainly had no idea this was happening. And I was working at home and looked at the clock and it was like, oh, I have to leave now. And so here we are. And this is very nice. Thank you for Lanice and Susan, I guess, headed that up. But what a lovely surprise. And here with my friends. And that just means so much to do this with all of you. I too would like to thank Cody for his time here. Cody provided some great leadership and enthusiasm, and I will miss him, as I'm sure all the rest of us will too. So Cody, thank you for everything you've done for us. And I want to celebrate these kids. Isn't this amazing? We've got so many really good kids, and they're just fabulous. So anyway, welcome, Tony. We're glad you're here. We can't wait for you to get fully immersed. So serving on the school board is always rewarding, sometimes challenging, sometimes heartbreaking. But in the end, we're all here because our bottom line is the kids. So anyway, welcome. I'm finished.
Wow,
Under 3 minutes.
that was well under 3 minutes. Good job. Leonard?
Okay. I was shocked like Suzanne, I have to admit. I should have figured out something was going on when my wife tells me I need to dress up tonight. Why do I need to dress up? So anyway, but I did give out my special tie for the kids. It's got all these kids on it, but I was very surprised. Just to give you a little more information, Susan actually won this award, I don't remember, 2 or 3 years ago. And then I think Lanice won it the next year. And so they're the ones that knew all about what it took to receive it. But I think Lee must have already known about this. Did you? Oh. Anyway, it's a great recognition. So moving on, I too want to echo the sentiments that's been expressed already, and thanking Cody for the time that he spent working with us, and all the work he put into the election campaign. Those of you who have never run for any kind of office probably don't know how much work and effort, money goes into doing that. I do want to welcome Mr. Yonda onto the board. I think he will be a great asset for us. Got 3 or 4 more items. I'll try to get through them real quick. I went to the volunteers appreciation brunch, and that's a kind of a special deal to me. I've been a volunteer, and I've also indirectly received a lot of benefit from these volunteers. Most of you know that Lee was an elementary librarian for the district for 25 years. And I don't know if any of you have ever been hired to do a job and then told that there's not enough hours in a day for you to do that. So you got to go get some volunteers to help you. So she said many times she couldn't do her job without the volunteers. And I got to help her out a little bit. Next, I'm not a big follower of Facebook, but Lee does that for me and keeps me halfway informed. But some of the things she told me this month that's gone on was there was an article there, and I hope I get all this right. A young man was recognized, Brenton Stidham. Does anybody know about? He was recognized for his aviation and volunteer accomplishments. He was also recognized at the state legislature, and ODAA named him Student of the Month for April of 2025. That's just a big deal to me. Anytime our students get that kind of recognition, there's probably a lot of them that get recognized that we don't find out about, but I thought that was pretty neat. Something else that happened this month, our band boosters and band students helped raise funds and instruments for the Gary High School band. They had a fire, destroyed most of their instruments, and it was pretty devastating to them. And they've gotten a lot of help from all across the nation, but Yukon was very instrumental in helping them. So I thought that was important. What else do I have down here? Oh, Winter Guard. Mrs. Smith, can you tell me how they came out? I never did find out what I know they made it to finals. 20th?
They were 20th.
Okay. That's pretty good. It was 130 some, 136. Oh, okay.
Mrs. Smith's voice changed.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't catch her before the meeting, and I thought I'd be able to ask her, but yeah, that was quite amazing that they did that well. What else did I have? The Winter Guard. Yeah, that's what we was just talking about. I think that may be it. I probably missed something in here, but
I'll give you 10 more seconds if you want.
oh, okay. Let me look.
Brian, you have something?
I just want to say welcome to the
Thank
board,
you.
Mr. Yonda. I want to say it was a great pleasure spending the last 5 years or 4 years, whatever it was, with Cody. Learned a lot, got to know him. He's a good man. It's amazing to see all the great students we have here in Yukon. This was just a few of them here tonight. There's a lot more out there. We do great things here, and I hope we can continue to do great things through the future. That's all I got.
You're up.
Leonard, I'm a little bit upset. I thought you got dressed up for me. But no, congrats to Suzanne and Leonard. That's awesome. And excited to be here, serve the district. I grew up here. It's, my dad was on the school board in the early 2000s. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. So look forward to getting to know you all much better and working with you and you all. And let's get started. So thank you.
And I will break my rules and say just a couple of things. Thank you to Cody, if he's listening, or to however the message would get to him, for the years of service. I actually came in after he was already here and got to know him in this capacity. And there's a lot of things that people don't realize that each one of us do differently. And Cody did some really, I would say, instrumental things in the transitional period that we're in right now. And then, so thank you to Cody. But then also to Tony. He has actually, I guess, reached out to me for a number of years when I did this the first time, and then now the second time, just asking, hey, with interest, what's it like? Want to get involved? And it looks like he ran a good campaign, and here he is, and he's going to step into the role, and I think he'll do a great job. So enough from me. Let's go to item 5B, upcoming events. I guess we can see the items that are listed there. It'll take just a second to take a look at that. Before we move on to item 6, do we have anybody that's requested to? No? Okay, moving on to item 7, finance consent docket. Basically, we have all the finance consent items will be discussed, considered, and approved or disapproved by one vote unless somebody wants to separate one of them out. Do we have any discussion?
I have none. I did have some questions, but they were all answered prior to the meeting, so I'm good.
Anybody else?
I'm good.
Okay. Do we have a motion?
Make that motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second.
Yes.
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 Yes. Moving on to item 8, business consent docket. All of the consent items we discussed, considered, and approved or disapproved by one vote unless the board member wants to separate one of them out. Do we have anything that we need to discuss?
Nothing crazy on there at all. Just business.
Yeah, I think there was the OKTLE. Is that, I asked a couple questions about that. Is there anything that?
Why don't you tell us what that stands for?
Oklahoma, it's the Tulsa model, and so it's teacher leader effectiveness.
Which replaced the Marzano. Okay, which I learned.
Evaluation system.
Okay.
Teacher evaluation.
I remember that. I remember. I listened.
I don't think any of us will ever forget their Marzano, right? That was a thing.
So do we have, if there were no more questions, is there a motion?
I move that we accept item 8, the business consent docket, items 8A through 8I.
Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second?
Yes?
Yes.
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 Yes. New business, item 9. Do we have any new business? Okay. So item 10, personnel docket. This is the point where we vote to convene or not convene an executive session.
I move that we convene into executive session.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Ooh.
It's a way to take the pressure off the old.
I was like, that's a different rule.
That's sweet.
All right.
Yes.
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 Yes. All right.
Thank you, principals. See you in the morning. Well, not all of you. Some of you might want to stay around. I forgot.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to start talking to my microphone. Okay.
Bring
I'd
on
li-
Suzanne again.
Okay. Okay. Did anybody see where Suzanne went?
Ladies' room.
Sorry. All right. So item 10B, I'd like to acknowledge that the board has mostly returned from executive session and that no decisions were made. Item 10C, we're going to do discussion and possible action to take to the attached Exhibit A personnel items. Any discussion that we need to have at this point? Can anybody want to make a motion?
Let's see who's gonna make the motion.
10C.
Oh. 8 what?
10C.
I make a motion, we approve items 10C in personnel docket.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Mrs. Gannon.
Yes.
Mr. Colson.
Yes.
Mr. Wells.
Yes.
Mr. Yonda.
Yes.
Yes.
Would you like to see some faces with those? All right, so introducing Amy Kloppenbach, right? She will be at Myers and Ranchwood.
Okay.
Then we're going to Corey. Corey, you still here? Corey Stricker. Be at Central and Tech. Taryn Ellis will be at Parkland and Skyview. Yeah, it's not on here, but I remembered your name. All right, and then we have Paloma Cortez Goodwin.
I hear you have a nickname. It's Una Paloma.
You don't know how many times I've sung that since I met you. Yeah, a lot. I might do it for you in person one day. We'll see. Oh, no, I won't be here next year. I'm sorry. And our new Chief Operations Officer, James Edward. Congratulations. I missed. Oh, yeah, our intern. Is that on here? Sorry, it's not on my list. I didn't know it, though. I didn't know it. We talked about you a while ago. It was iffy. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't.
It was all good.
So congratulations to
Sorry,
everybody
Kristen.
that
I
has become a
apologize.
new member of our team.
Hey.
So we'll move on to item 10D, discussion and possible action on the employee grievance. I think we had our discussion, so I need a motion.
Let's see. I move that we, never mind. I don't have the verbiage in front of me.
Well, if you'd say what you'd like to do, then you could probably put that in a motion of some sort.
Okay. I move that we deny the request of the grievance.
That works.
Okay.
That
yeah.
work?
Yeah, that works.
Good.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Mrs. Gannon.
Yes.
Mr. Colson.
Yes.
Mr. Wells. Abstain.
Mr. Yonda.
Yes.
And Mr. Reno.
Yes. Brian?
I move that we adjourn this meeting.
He had to pass, he had to pass the buck. Doesn't that hurt?
I'll second that motion.
It needs to be more of an interruption next time.
Oh, sorry. I was in my own little world.
Can we have a motion in a second?
I think we've got.
Got a motion.
Mrs. Gannon.
We did.
Yes.
Mr. Colson.
Yes.
Mr. Wells.
Yes.
Mr. Yonda.
Yes.
Yes.